What is up with it? Welcome back to Galint Melee Open. It's your boy.
Toph, how you doing, man?
What's up, dude? What's up, Oscar? What's up, Lovage? So it's I guess we're at the part of the bracket that's not part of the bracket at all.
we're at the fun part of the night, I feel, because this is the exhibitions. We have we're bringing doubles back for a little preview. We have PewPewU SFAT going against S2J Shroomed in a 1-to-5. So a long set there in doubles. And then, of course, we're going to be kicking it over to our European Fox Ditto between Pipsqueak and Nikki after that. So some good matches tonight for the stream.
Yeah, that sounds really fun. Is Nikki versus Pipsqueak also going to be a 1-to-5? Do we know?
I believe that was best of 5 standard.
Just a best of 5. But I guess we'll find out. Hopefully
we'll find out.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hype. I haven't really commentated doubles in quite some time, and I always say, to me, like, doubles can be a bit of a mess, I think, at like lower levels, but I've always really liked watching like this level of play. Like when the team combos are like flowing and there's a ton of synergy between the two players, it's way fun. Like actually a lot of the time, like lately, like Mango and Johnny will be playing like they do these teams money matches or
late night beef sets with
late night beef sets.
Double or nothing again and again and again.
Those are fun. I'll just have those on in the background, and they're super fun to just kind of watch. And I'm sure any Mango subs in the chat, you guys probably feel the same way. Those are really fun to watch. And they're good. It's high level play. PewFat obviously pretty much the best team in the world. I mean, I think PewFat at this point, you just have to say they kind of proved it. Like they said they'd become the best team, and they were. I think they have a winning record pretty much over every other great team. So. Johnny and Dewan, I mean, they're also like, they're pretty much one of the best sort of static teams. But PewFat feel like they got that little extra edge.
They I mean, all the unofficial teams rankings have put PewFat as the #1. I think the closest opponents they had in that were obviously Armada, Android, as well as HBox Plup at times. But
Mutaking
Plup, yeah, a lot of Plup teams. Really unfortunate to see PewPewU, taking a bit of a step back from the game, but hopefully it sounded like he was going to keep playing doubles for us, which is amazing to see.
Yeah, I talked to him about it. I think it's the kind of thing where and he wasn't even saying, like, if you watch his video where he was kind of announcing his decision, like, he didn't even say, like, I'm going to stop competing. It's more like he's just going to be, it's just not going to be a priority. Like, he pretty much was like, don't rule out, I might just enter stuff. Like, I'm just going to be selective about it. I'm going to prioritize like my professional stuff, which I think is honestly, it was kind of trending that direction. Like he's been pretty selective already for like the past, I don't know, year or two about kind of which tournaments he's entering. So I don't think it's going to be that big of a change for him. Obviously he's super duper sick. But yeah, props to him, I guess, for at least just formalizing it and hopefully
letting his fans know so they're not in the dark with regards to singles tournaments and stuff like that. But I totally agree with what you're saying about high level teams, which is what we're about to get into today. It really reaches that point at a certain level where the matches just become so much more enjoyable to watch, even to play. Sometimes you've probably been at a tournament and somebody runs up and asks if you want to play teams, and you're like, no, not really.
It's
like just random teams. Everyone messing around. It can sort of be chaotic.
Yeah.
But then when you get your established teammate, it can be like some of the best stuff ever.
Super fun. Yeah, and you used to be regular teammates with Johnny.
Yeah, me and Johnny teamed for a couple of years back in the day. Those were the days, man.
Yeah.
Johnny is super sick teams player.
You guys probably won your fair share of events, huh?
We won a couple, nice little California tournaments, I guess. We won the Big House one. We got first in.
You had to have, right?
Yeah, we did.
Second at that, if you don't mind me asking. Do you remember?
No. Or Vans and someone. I don't remember.
Yeah. Makes sense.
But SJ,
there's a great quote, but I don't know.
What's that?
Like, there must be a great quote because I was like, do you remember who you beat or whatever? You're like, no. Like it's like one of those.
It's just been a while.
Yeah.
It's just been a while.
Oh, they're going into it. Okay. Yeah, so PewFat, obviously, they're always going to be blue. They're always going to be Marth Fox and Johnny and Dewan, Sheik and Falcon. So 4 unique characters on the screen.
Yeah, and these guys have been grinding. I saw Shroomed SJ practicing a lot lately on stream into the wee hours of the night.
Oh, really? When was that? Like recently?
Yeah, last couple of nights. together, playing various teams, and yeah, they are ready for this match versus PewFat. Getting off to a pretty even start here. Shroom barely taking any damage.
Yeah. Yeah, this feels okay. Oh no! I feel like that was Johnny could have reacted and just kind of head-chugged SFAT there.
Ooh! There's that synergy
Wow.
you're talking about. Great save by Shroomed.
Yeah, dude. There's a lot of, like, that's something I learned, like, because, you know, when I came up, like, when I was kind of, like, top 100, whatever level, I was playing a lot in NorCal, and I would enter all the teams tournaments back then. Yeah. And so, like, you know, I used to play some of these guys at, like, locals, and it was always, like, there was always a real gap between, like, the team you'd fight right before the team, you know, like, and then you fight these guys, and one thing I really remember is, like, you cannot be out. You don't want to be out of position. Like, you get somebody off stage, you have to know when to back off and watch the teammate. Like, you really can't tunnel vision. You can't ever tunnel vision, like, on an edge guard, because these guys are, like, the best in the world at exploiting that.
Speaking of switching up, I mean, SUJ just switched targets to PewPewU so quickly there, adding on lots of damage. But SFAT looking like he's going to find the stock on Shroomed.
Finally, yeah. Ooh, can Johnny kill him here? There's the back air, but
PewPewU making it tricky, throwing out an air.
Yeah, just kind of hanging out of that space by the ledge.
Yeah.
Right? So Johnny can't, like, finish the edge guard. It's, like, really important.
Oh, that reverse back air by PewPewU. Shroomed gives him some space though.
Oh. Damn,
Shroomed, just barely gave SFAT the ledge.
Hard to, you know what it might even be. It's like, it's kind of hard to estimate how far Fox goes with that up B sometimes. And because the cameras pulled out in doubles. Okay, so he should be dead here.
Yeah, definitely.
Obviously, PewFat's gonna try. Yeah, and he realizes pretty early, like, nah, not worth it. Nothing I can do.
Shroomed keeping his role here as the tank of the match.
Yep.
Oh, as I say that.
Ooh. Oh, okay. Okay.
SFAT barely drops that edge guard on him. That would have been huge. Johnny covering ledge with knee.
Oh, wow. PewFat just getting so much done at the ledge.
Johnny had to struggle to make it back there. Ooh, PewFat, great waveland off.
Ooh.
This is actually an even match. Red team is such high percent. There goes Shroom.
Nice. Yep. You know, that is kind of one of the things that red team, both the recoveries are like the style where if they up you onto the level, they're in a lot of lag. And so, like, you're going to see that a lot where PewFat, PewPewU is going to go to the ledge, and then SFAT's just going to close the stock out with an up smash. It's like a pretty standard way.
Well, SFAT's Fox, excuse me, you can leave him alone and he'll probably make it back. But exactly, if you're on red team, you really have to work together to find recoveries as a team. Nice. Shroom finds the ledge jump. But
dude, red team's looking great. What?
I remember playing PewPewU back in the day. He's so scary at just staying alive in a 1-on-2 situation. He feels like he can flip a switch and just become unhittable in teams.
Dude, yeah, I don't get it. I've seen it so many times. And it's like Marth should not be able to be this slippery. I mean, I guess he is, but it's crazy because 1v2, like, you know, it just feels like you should be able to cover all of his options. But yeah, PewPewU finds a way, dude. Pretty much far and away, I think the best Marth teams. Just no question.
Wow, and Shroomed actually covering the ledge really well here. That up tilt, letting S2J back. Like I'm saying, they have to recover together and work together against if they're gonna get anything versus PewFat. But as I say that, what a comeback, and it's just Shroomed 1-on-2.
Red team was like pretty much up the whole game, but yeah, this is rough now. You gotta find some kind of kill on SFAT, but at the same time, there's always a danger if the opponent, if the blue team knows, if PewFat knows who you want to go after, what your goal is, makes it really easy for them to play around you. So you have to be tricky too. Ooh.
Oh.
SFAT showing his practice.
Shroomed. Does PewPewU have a jump? No jump.
No jump. Up throw. Oh, he thought he was gonna land on the top lap.
Oh
my god.
And I don't know if you saw the SDI on that nair. Shroomed SDI'd SFAT's first nair so far in, it made that combo just pretty much free. So really nice one-on-one there by SFAT. And yeah, man, red team had such a slight lead. It could have gone either way as we got into that last stock there.
Yeah.
So gonna be their counter pick. Sorry, S2J and Shroom's counter pick here as we get into game 2. And of course, this is first to 5.
First to 5, yeah, that's right.
Not best of 5. Wow, dude, really proving that clutch factor there.
Yep.
PewFat.
That was insane.
And the role of Captain Falcon here can be really tricky. Sometimes you will see SCJ kind of forced to just be on the sidelines. Oh, as SFAT dies pretty early here. I've seen really good grounded shine out of shields by SFAT in this set. Something he's definitely been practicing lately.
Yeah, he's getting like the wave shine out shield. And I actually think these are two of the characters that it's really helpful to be able to do.
Oh,
Falcon and Sheik. Because they can hit your shield really safely unless you're getting them with that wave shine out shield. Kind of flips the script on them. Like Sheik's forward air, Falcon's and knee into gentleman sometimes can feel like that. If you got that shine out of shield, you can actually counterattack.
Right.
And this is a great pick right now for the red team. This is kind of how it always felt. I remember like all of the really big, you know, in doubles tournaments, whenever I would watch Team PewFat versus like other great doubles teams, it always felt like the small stages always went to PewFat. And so Dreamland, you know, like they're so dominant on Yoshi, so it makes sense to me that you're going to take them to Dreamland. It's going to be your best shot.
They've done a really good job of taking out SFAT pretty early in this game. When you build up such percent on a Fox, you're kind of limiting how much they're going to be aggressive for the rest of that stock. And that's what you want. If you can get PewPewU on the front lines, then you're in a much better position than having to deal with SFAT at low percent. Oh, great stomp by SCJ. But SFAT's, yeah, he's going to make it back there. PewPewU covering the ledge for his teammate. Oh, great Firefox stall by SFAT. But the burn! No ledge tech there.
Yeah, from the Sheik.
Yeah. Ooh, and Shroom's still on 4 stocks again here, just playing such a great support role on red team.
Yeah, Sheik is that kind of, you know, we talked about PewPewU's kind of ability to be unhittable. She can definitely make it feel like she's a total tank. Ooh, unfortunate trade for S2J. Dang, blue team, they're at pretty much that exact same stock deficit they were at that first game. Where, or there isn't even really a stock deficit, but they're just like trailing a little bit in terms of the percent. And yeah, they've got to make sure that PewFat doesn't bring it back on them again.
I'm keeping my eye on SFAT here. SFAT has to protect his stocks.
He barely made it out of that tech chase.
Yeah. Oh, see, getting some team damage here. Falls into a backwards up air. SFAT has not had space to move in 10 seconds. And finally gets a throw need. Ooh, S2J. Big damage here. Stomp. Yeah, but the problem is SFAT was ready to punish. Oh, but the needles by a Shroom!
That was insane. What? Damn.
Such insane team play into just a basic SD by SFAT. You hate to see it, but crazy stock turnaround there. Wow, PewPewU obviously not giving up here.
Yeah, I guess not. I was.
If there's someone who could win somebody who could win a 1-on-2 like this, it might be Kevin Toy.
At least take a couple stocks. Yeah.
Make it respectable. Oh, good team combo so far. Stomp. Oh, first hit in there. Ooh.
Oh, that was. Probably could have finished it.
If that knee hit, that might have been on Twitter, Toph.
That would have been dope.
Damn, true.
That's gonna be it. Wow. And I don't think he's a double jump, so.
Okay. I like how he's still trying.
All right.
Game 2.
Game 2
goes to S2J Shroom here. We're at 1-1.
They actually, like, as soon as I said, ooh, PewFat could bring this back, like, it went the complete opposite way. And what's the team name? Korean Fried Chicken? That's like,
I think it's KFC.
KFC,
Korean
right?
Fried Chicken. I think if SFAT just didn't SD there at the very end, they still were in it. I feel like SFAT was just getting blendered in a lot of those stocks, getting clipped by one Sheik, you know, back air or something, and then just getting kind of team damaged or hit by SCJ a couple times. Never really found his footing in that game. So maybe he needs to kind of lay off the gas just a little bit, especially on bigger stages. We're just waiting for our counter pick here as we get into game 3. Oh, false start. Battlefield seems pretty likely here, though. Like you said, PewPewU might favor the small stages.
Yeah. I don't know how
Yoshi's
counter picks work for
in a first to 5.
First to 5, yeah, because they just won on Battlefield, so we might be doing the version of Day Super Roll where you can't go back to the last stage you won on. Yeah, so it's gonna be a easy Yoshi story pick here for PewFat. They always feel so scary when they're up close and personal with each other, and they're always close to each other on Yoshi story just because of the size of the stage.
Toph, I'm just watching SFAT get blendered yet again, dude.
Yeah, dude. He needs to basically. This was always like, you know.
Oh!
Can he just knee that from the edge? Like, okay.
But at the same time, Shroom just comboing PewPewU. Oh, SJ is back in time. He finished his work early, and he's on the other side of the stage.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh my God, Raptor boost! Again, just let it rip.
Yeah, dude, I did not expect PewFat to go into such a deficit this early in this game.
Wow.
And you always hear Mango when he talks about like teaming with Johnny on you know these beef sets on their streams and stuff. He's always like, when Johnny hits those knees, like that's like what we need to win. Like if Johnny can just close the stocks out with knees at like 80% or whatever, we'll beat any team. Ooh.
It's a 20 damage move with so much hits done. It's so effective in teams.
And Shroom doing his thing that he was doing last game too. Oh, he's probably dead, right?
Shroom is so good at getting in the corner and throwing out these obnoxious multi-hit moves like up tilt, down smash. Really just covering the whole ledge position, letting SJ recover safely. But still, my eyes are on SFAT here. If SFAT can put in work on these stocks.
I just noticed that stomp from Johnny to let Shroom survive the up tilt from Marth. They were able to eventually take Shroom's stock, but that was just good awareness to like save him with that. I think clutch team saves are like so cool.
They got a throw mash out, a throw break, I should say. PewPewU got sent flying by the throw break.
Dude, yeah, SFAT stocks are getting melted away like every game, dude.
And unfortunately, PewPewU is not able to pick up the slack. They're both losing their one-on-ones here. Look how quick Shroom is to throw that back air out, completely nullify SFAT's edge guard. Oh my goodness, they're even throwing at each other. Attack.
What a tech! And he immediately gets
Look at this. Yep, top platform. Play it safe by Shroom.
And PewFat doesn't even chase him. Like they don't even throw out moves to threaten. You know?
They're both at kill percent. They need to play it so safe. And SJ finds the knee combo. Burn damage, but that's gonna be it.
Wow.
2-1. Here we go.
Wow.
This
is not, you know. I would have expected this set to either be close or like PewFat to blow KFC out of the water. But like right now, KFC just solidly kind of in the lead. Even game one, they were kind of winning the whole time, and PewFat had to clutch it.
Right.
So PewFat does not look comfortable yet. Something about the way Johnny and Shroom are playing, and it's funny because with Shroom, like you know, Shroom didn't enter this tournament. Like he hasn't been super duper active in singles, but I mean, he looks amazing. He looks amazing right now.
He looked so good there, and particularly in that last stock, he got I believe it was SFAT off of him so quickly with a shield drop back air, and it actually tippered. It was like just perfectly spaced, perfectly timed, and it just kind of broke SFAT's momentum. And that Yoshi's game wasn't even like the Dreamland match where SFAT had an early SD. That was eight legit stocks by Shroom and SJ on the Yoshis. Like they actually just controlled space so well. Like you were pointing out, SJ's stomp usage kind of covering every platform that PewFat wanted to go to. And then you had Shroom covering the ground just really well at the same time. It's just really great to see these guys play this well.
Yeah, agreed.
And I wonder if these players are utilizing voice chat as they play, because I know, I believe PewFat likes to do that when they play matches. I'm wondering if they're, you know, chatting about their counter pick right now. Looks like they're going to go FD. I'm just watching SFAT again. Oh my goodness. How did he not make it back there? Did he hold back?
That's crazy, dude.
Toph, I can't. Widescreen melee breaks my brain, so I don't know if he was going to make it back there or not.
Yeah, it does throw off my sense of, you know.
It felt like he held back or something, like he should have. Either way, man, I'm watching SFAT in these situations.
Something about it, right? Like
his role is just so crucial here. He's most primed to just getting obliterated in any bad team combo, so he has to play it so carefully.
I mean, this is what we always used to say to each other, like you know, when you're playing, you know, not even at this level, but just in general, like when there's a Fox and blank team, like it's always like, all right, let's try to 2v1 the Fox. There's a lot of the time in doubles, it's like the Spacey is going to be the one you can exploit how easy they are to melt their stocks with. So this is that at the highest level, basically.
And unfortunately, PewPewU hasn't been faring too well in the one-on-one versus Shroom. That's who they end up playing most of the time.
Yeah, Shroom is just like usually just surviving. This game, it's Johnny. 134%. Okay, SFAT at the back air. That's going to close that stock out.
Yeah, SFAT just getting right in the middle of that edge guard, trying to break it up.
Oh. SFAT thought that he couldn't kill with an up smash. He was like, I need the up tilt to up air, but he missed the up tilt. That's unfortunate. I was going to say, in a situation like that, that's where some of those patented wave shines out of shield could be really helpful if you could get under that sheet forward and shine it out of shield, but in the heat of the moment, like, it's not easy. Dang, and SFAT SDing with the ledge dash at 6%. Yeah, SFAT not playing the greatest right now. He's going to have to wake up.
Well, this seems like a prime KFC team right now.
Dude, yeah,
they are really moving. I mean, look at that drive-by stomp by SJ. They can't catch him, even in a 1-on-2.
Mm-hmm.
And look, SFAT somehow already at 50%.
Yup.
PewPewU struggling to get anything going. Drops the edge guard. Oh, look at SJ's movement.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Oh. Thank goodness that SFAT was there to kind of stop all that momentum that SJ had. He was definitely probably going to close out that edge guard. Oh, he's isolated with PewPewU again. Oh, what a reversal.
Wow.
Okay. 174 though. But man, again, you look at SFAT's stock count and he's just, damn, what was that double jump from SFAT? Yeah, what? He's finally some of these wave shines on shield. Might be too little too late though.
I need to see PewPewU have a big stock here because it might be his last one, as SJ will need to take it. Or sorry, SFAT will need to take it soon. SFAT playing pretty well so far, actually. Hitting again these wave shines out of shield.
Yep.
Ooh, unfortunately timed up smash hits his teammate.
Yeah, dude.
Shroomed. Oh, that's a good up E position. That's hard to cover. Oof. This is actually getting closer. Blue team is staying in this right now. Wow, I can't believe PewPewU got away with that forward throw without getting punished. Barely timed the knockback on it.
It's so tricky, like the way you allows it.
And oh my god, DeJuan! He was so turbo with that full hop needle. Instantly did a needle turnaround to grab the ledge.
Yeah.
Really sick stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my god, Toph, this pressure! They cannot move!
No, it's a pure lockdown right now for SFAT.
Oh my god. You know what that reminded me of, Toph? As someone who's like you know what that reminded me of? Dude, it reminded me of some like crazy Guilty Gear character with a summon.
Oh yeah, with like Zato or Venom or something.
That was like
I was thinking like Marvel. Like I was thinking like Marvel pressure where you're calling your assist and you're just like Strider, Doom, just locking them down for like 20 seconds or like.
How the hell do you get away from S2J with a shroom assist?
That was dirty, dude. Yeah, it's not happening.
S2J stomping you wherever you go, and then a shroomed assist, just ready to space a back air.
Yeah, what's that? Is it the Kid Buu assist in Fighters? Yeah, dude, that Sheik down smash is like the Kid Buu assist with just so many hits. You're never getting on a block stun. Where are you gonna go? Yeah, he's just gonna get kind of trunched. I don't know, dude. Yeah. And the thing is, it's kind of wild because with SFAT, you're so used to seeing him in the driver's seat when it comes to these high intensity, high pressure double sets that like this is kind of, I haven't seen this in a really long time where SFAT's just kind of not really able to find his footing. I do think that with the length of the set, he's gonna be able to dial it back in. But he's gonna have to do that really soon, and they're gonna be working with at least a 2-game deficit. So
yeah, man. I was about to say they're taking their time on their decision here, but yeah, going quickly to Dreamland here. 2 games away from a victory here for SJ and Shroom. This is a 1-5.
I wonder what the thought process is here. Like this is, I mean, I guess it's just the last time they played here, it felt doable. But man, you do not expect to see PewFat be the ones to pick the stage. Yeah, Johnny and DeJuan. Oh my god. Johnny's there.
Oh, he finishes it out.
Oh, do you see? Dude, respect to PewFat, he went for the ledge hop forward air to save SFAT. He barely missed, but like
PewPewU, yeah.
Dude, people like looking across the stage with that. I mean, I'm giving him props even though he missed the forward air. But I mean,
he has court vision, Toph.
He has insane court vision.
Oh, Shroom!
Wow.
But even sicker recovery by PewFat getting the ledge tech back air. SFAT comes in to save the ledge for him. Oh, this is such a good match so far. But again, Team KFC edging out ahead of this game.
Yeah.
Down air. Oh wow, and SJ again there to cover his teammate.
He's dead, sick. Dude. SFAT is getting bopped. That's probably the kill for PewPewU. Excellent needles. Dude, Stream came to play. Holy smokes, dude.
I've never seen SJ Shroom play this well. Maybe I've been missing some of their greatest hits, but to me this is crazy. This is such a good set.
Yeah, on the team that everyone calls the best team, right? Like this is the best team historically. It's
these guys are playing with really good team play right now. This is what you love to see in a high-level double set.
Yeah. And everything that you're supposed to do, like as Sheik, everything you're supposed to do as Falcon, they're doing. They're both playing. There's nothing, really nothing bad you can say about either the play of Dewan and Johnny. There's nothing you can criticize.
Oh my god.
There's just nothing you can. It's just phenomenal.
And even when they're not explicitly working together, they are winning their one-on-ones pretty much like 70% of the
Exactly.
Yep. SJ just took out SFAT on the side of the stage, and again just slipping and sliding around him. Man. That's how you can tell these guys are playing good when their movement is just creative and fast. But nice conversion there by PewFat. Yeah, making this actually even in stock count.
Tying up the stock count. That's right. But it's always that percent, man, in doubles. It's singles. It always feels like, if the stock count is even and the percent's lopsided, that's okay because you can kind of 0 to death in singles. But in doubles, man, like where sometimes you got to cut your combos a little bit short. It at 100 feels like it could be a really big deal because you get them off stage, then you 2v1 the other guy. It can spiral really fast. Yeah, look at that, dude. Oh, with the dash attack, Johnny.
He gets killed for it, but I love the creativity too.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Oh, saves him though.
Yeah, kind of forced to save him. Ooh. SFAT fighting back, getting great damage here.
Yeah. Actually,
he gets stuffed.
Starting to feel super doable.
Yeah, it is. This is looking like game one, where it's getting closer and closer as the match draws on, and then PewFat pushes it.
Dude. Ooh, this is the most important game, I feel like, right here. The difference between 2-3 and 1-4 is staggering. Okay. The most doable it's looked.
I know. Yeah. SFAT's looking great this game. Or sorry, this stock. Oh my god, he missed the team combo!
The knee. But SFAT's
dead.
Anyway.
Oh my, PewPewU not ready. This is so doable in a 1-on-2 though. This might come down to SFAT versus Shroom.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. And he uses the time that Shroom needed to spend recovering, just that 1 second that Sheik needs to take to recover. He uses that opportunity to kill SJ. That was so smart.
And now SFAT running away with it. Just using the platforms, getting laser damage in here. Shroom needs to get him out of low percent.
Oh man, SFAT.
You heard us talking shit, Toph.
You did, dude.
He's mad.
You did.
Good back here. He needs a couple more of those. Oh, Shroom.
Oh, could have been an up smash, I think, off the jab.
Good by SFAT just to jump out of that pressure. Yeah,
playing super conservative. Oh,
wow.
Okay.
SFAT's shine. Yeah, his shine use in general this set has just been so clean. He's hitting the reverse wave shine up smashes, and he's hitting wave shines out of shield. Like those are two really difficult techs to be hitting in high pressure matches like this. But SFAT is just actually picking it up now.
That was that was, I think, exactly what PewFat needed. I think if you go down, even though SFAT was bringing it back, I think if they go down 1-4, it's such a deficit at that point that I mean, this is now it's a completely different set.
Yeah, going down 4-1 would be a terrible position.
Yeah, that would be for PewFat. Practically insurmountable. Practically insurmountable.
But man, these games have been just crazy close. Any player on the screen drops the ball just a little bit, and it almost seals the deal. The margins can just be so close like that. We saw SFAT kind of if he SDs in a match, it's pretty much over. If he's able to survive for a few stocks in a row and actually get some good kill opportunities, then they have a chance.
I think it's really, I mean, I think it's really, really hard in general. Like if the Fox player in a team like this is SDing and playing off, I mean, great teams will smell that. It's like blood in the water for a shark, like when you can feel like, oh, one of these Foxes is playing off their game. Honestly, it's such a bread and butter of teams. Just assassinate the Fox.
Yeah.
But yeah, SFAT kind of bringing it. Not playing, not playing incredible yet, I think, but playing at least just as good as he needed to clutch out that game.
Yeah.
And what it's really going to do for him, I think, it's going to give him a lot of momentum and a lot of confidence, which is what he needs right now.
The biggest thing is when he kind of gets stuck in these grounded positions and he's unable to find a way to jump out. It's something about the choices he's making out of shield. He maybe needs to be a bit more patient with his jumps.
Right.
Once he's out, he needs to kind of be really careful with how he reaggresses.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, sometimes if he's shielding, like, if he's closer to the ledge, he might even, take a page from Hack's Money's book and just kind of, like, go. That was awesome.
Huge.
I really like how he was just able to make it over in the nick of time. I even wonder if he, like, did the roll. I wonder if he had to time that roll perfectly. Because if he was a hair slow, edge hogging S2J, Shroom was about to mash out of that grab.
Exactly. In fact, I think Shroom could have mashed out of that grab if he was a little bit more aggressive on that.
On the just mashing out sooner, pre-mashing, if you will.
Grab by Shroom. Ooh, drops the tech chase.
Yeah, he tried to do the old Mute King thing where you cover 2 tech options with the up smash. I think he just didn't walk forward quite enough. I missed that. I think it's really good in teams where you can't do your reaction tech chases really because there's gonna be a teammate that's gonna come and break up the action. So it's good to go for the up smash and doubles. Let's get the higher payoff.
PewPewU. Yeah, great edge play there by Shroom.
Yeah.
Ooh, and SFAT. Okay, good thing PewPewU was there. And I love how they didn't even try to go for that edge guard. They knew that an invincible Marth coming in like that is such a risk. It's not worth trying to get the kill on SFAT there. They'd rather just play it safe. Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
40 damage.
That was a lot of damage, yeah. Holy, look at
the knee placement. S2J just knows when to bring that knee in, put that hitbox out there in the air, and just lock off your position. And he's naring SFAT's Firefoxes. Oh no, PewPewU!
Oh, no.
You hate to see it,
Toph. Crazy, dude. Also, like, I don't know if you watched PewPewU's percent that stock, but he went from 0 to 40 in like half a second, and then he went from 40 to 89 in like a tenth of a second. Like, the damage piled on faster than I think I've ever seen damage fall on.
A little bit of missed aggression by PewPewU, and then just crazy play by SFAT, I feel like.
Yeah. Oh.
What
dude, shroomed right there at an all-you-can-eat buffet. He's like off stage, and he could have killed either SFAT or PewPewU flying at him. And he's just like, which one do I want to KO right now? He's just having the pick of the litter. That's crazy.
Pick of the litter, Toph. These guys are just, the stage is theirs. They're running wherever they want to run. SFAT is the only threat here, and even that, he's not being a consistent threat in these matches. Most of the times I'm seeing PewPewU try to get a piece of the action. He's kind of getting swatted away. So this is all Team KFC right now. This is crazy.
Yeah, this is the best I've seen them play, I think.
Easily.
And I don't know, man. Through kind of one thing that's held constant when people talk about doubles, they always talk about how, the best teams in the game, you got to have a Fox on the team. You got to have a Fox on the team. Fox is, far and away the only S-tier character in doubles, blah, blah, blah. But, like, right now, I mean, the way it's looking, they don't need one. And in fact, if nothing else, they're practically exploiting it. They're almost, it almost looks like, it's like we're 2 tanky characters. We can take a lot of hits, and we're going to play around each other so that, I know we got some terrible recovery, but if Shroom is coming down with invincibility when Johnny's getting edge guarded, or vice versa, you can't really exploit those recoveries. They're going to live to really long percents, and they're just going to be able to stay alive for longer. So 2-4, I mean, dude, so what? They got to win 3 straight?
PewFat have to win 3 straight here to get the first to 5, yeah.
That's crazy.
It's wild, man. And yeah, I can't believe that you're framing it this way, but it's completely true that we used to think Fox was, the only option in teams.
A must
in teams.
Yeah.
I kind of forgot that was the perception because you're totally right. These guys are making it happen with no Fox right now.
No Fox,
just
pure, no Fox given.
No Fox given, just pure hitbox placement, aggression, like team play. It's been really great to watch these guys play this.
Yeah. I mean, for people who are like, kind of watching this being like, this is interesting. Like, there actually is a surprising amount of doubles interest right now with that rollback doubles build. I'm in like a Discord server, like it's like a West Coast doubles. There's a lot of action in there. Like if you're interested in doubles, especially if you're, I guess, West Coast, because that's the Discord server I know. Might be like an East Coast one too, I'm not sure, but or maybe it's consolidated at this point. But Yeah, it's like pretty surprisingly active. Like you can get in there, you can find some good matches, and it's a lot of fun. You can just kind of be like, "Yo, anyone trying to play?" And it's always fun too because you hop in a voice chat. You could get in there and you could play some doubles matches with like some dude you've never met, and you're in voice chat with them. You make some new friends. It's a lot of fun. Nothing brings people together like this is actually side note. This is actually my favorite. Literally my favorite thing about doubles. Doesn't happen anymore because I don't know. I feel like doubles. It's people kind of did more static teams as things got more and more serious. But I used to like every time I'd go to a tournament, like I'd go to Revival and Melee, and I'd always team with some new teammate.
Yes.
And by the end of the tournament, I'd always
you made a friend.
You made a friend, right? I really missed that. That was a lot of fun.
Right.
Some of my best friends that I kind of made through the years were people I teamed at the early regionals, and it's really cool.
Well, doubles is back, man. I mean, it feels like it took a hiatus, but we have the technology now to play it.
Yeah.
And top players have been grinding and
it feels
rediscovering
good.
their love for it. It feels great.
Yeah,
it feels just as good as regular Slippy rollback. So
great, which feels good. So man.
So
okay.
Yeah, so far this is PewFat having a pretty good start here on Stadium.
Great reaction there to get that up smash. Always really impressed by the great doubles players can do team combos off a forward throw. Like you'll get forward throw. I was always impressed with that. I mean, it's a timing you just have to practice because it's not going to feel familiar to people who've only played singles.
Right.
But I was always impressed by how forward throw up smash.
Well,
I'm on an Android forward throw, sheet down smash. Things like that.
Yeah. I mean, the throw mechanics in general are one of the things that separate the really great doubles players from your casual doubles player because of the invincibility it gives you and the knockback of your opponent that you're throwing. We see SFAT and PewPewU in particular are two players that really take advantage of that.
Yep.
We're seeing SFAT have a much better start in this game. He's able to kind of use this wide stadium layout and have a good amount of dash dance space to fight this team. Ooh, look at that. He was going to approach SJ there and then said, nope, I'm just going to literally air dodge backwards. I don't want to touch this man's shield if I can avoid it.
That's how it is sometimes in doubles. You'll be if nothing else, you'll look at the other side of the stage and realize, you know what? Something more important going on over there. I'm just not going to engage over here. All right, looking good for PewFat so far. I feel like the first game that they've had like a nice, relatively comfortable lead. Actually, SFAT, who's doing the best in terms of stock tanking.
PewFat need to win 3 straight here, so if they can make the first 2, a quick game, it'd be better for their
nice and convincing.
Their mentality, their stamina. SJ fighting 1-on-2 here.
This might be, that's an edge hog on Shroom stop.
What a sick save attempt, though, by S2J. Going for a single hit there.
PewPewU, I think, definitely just messed up a downer there. I'm not sure what that... I think he got back air instead of downer. I think he flicked the C-stick the wrong way, which happens sometimes.
Oh, SFAT.
Oh, wait a minute.
Unfortunate
wait a minute.
Angle there. Yeah, wait
really
just a minute.
Lose the stock there.
Yeah, he's going to be happy staying on this ledge here.
Red team, KFC, they definitely want to end this like right now. If they can just like clutch this game.
I mean, what a surprising result. That would be 5-2 over PewFat if they were able to win this match right here. Ooh, SFAT, great pressure, catching Shroom's shield drop down. Ooh, SJ finds a huge combo on PewPewU.
Oh, they're up in stocks.
Yep, this is huge. And SJ!
Oh, okay. That nair from PewPewU was everything. That's going to be an edge from SFAT. Okay.
PewPewU is so great at throwing that nair out in the middle of the chaos and breaking up his opponent's combo.
Yeah. Ooh. Really tough move to kind of punish. It's hard to deal because like you can kind of auto cancel it as Marth. Wow, what a side beat.
This is such a crazy situation. SFAT actually finds the up air. Oh, okay. Drill reset.
Oh, potential for huge damage here. SFAT getting the tech chase. Oh, they've hauled so much damage on SJ right here.
Yep.
Didn't get the tipper. Oh, the Hedgehog is his teammate. And now SFAT has to do the 1v2 again.
This is the exact same situation he was in. If he can find the early kill on SJ, this is so doable. SJ mashing down B out of shield somehow. Bit of flub from the red team. Oh, stomps!
Whoa.
Dash attack. Oh, SJ misses the tech chase. That would have been wild reactions if he got that. SFAT. Oh, no needles from Shroom! And all of a sudden, SFAT's actually in the lead here. Tech chase.
Looking for it. Wow, he gets the regrab. Oh my god. Dude, Sherm with so much stage presence right now, though. Oh!
Oh my god! Yesterday, Shrooms take it 5-2.
Oh, dude, it's like
No, you
fiction
had
versus
that.
Leffen all over again. No, dude.
Dude, I feel for SFAT in that moment, Toph.
Oh,
As a ledge dash misser yourself, how does
yeah.
that feel when you miss it? Game 5,
Relatable.
Game 7.
Relatable. Very relatable. I mean,
Sorry.
it's
Just
relatable, but also not relatable. Like in the sense that like that was at the end of a very and like, man, that sucks. Your teammates watching too. Your teammate has to watch you die.
It was a repeat of the last situation where he successfully won the 1 versus 2. The exact same thing was happening.
Yeah.
And then the missed ledge dash.
And it wasn't even just, I mean, there were some really bad, like, dude, that previous stock where PewPewU got on the ledge and I think he accidentally edge hogged SFAT. I mean, you know, obviously SFAT doesn't it's not like he takes, not like the blame falls squarely on his shoulders, but man, and you know, if they clutch that game out, they really, I think, oh man, they could have done it. They could have done it.
Yeah.
But dude, big win for KFC though. Holy smokes. Big win for KFC. That might honestly, man, that might put some fire with the way Johnny and Duan, I feel like has, especially Duan, he's a way of getting under your skin. I think, especially if you're Zach and Kevin. That might light a fire under their asses a little bit. Oh yeah, you know, there's gonna be a little bit of you know, he's not gonna forget about that one for some time. So, and
yeah, man,
I'm down.
Definitely, yeah. It sounds like we might get S2J Shroomed on the call here. I'm curious how much they practiced for this event because I really only saw 1 or 2 streams.
Right? Yeah,
it was really just kind of 1 or 2 nights.
Pretty good.
But you know, they've been playing for.
But Johnny's super on point. They've been playing for years. Yeah, same as PewFat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be great to get their thoughts on this. But yeah, talk about lighting a fire under the #1 doubles team in America, because that was a 5-2. Like that was kind of,
that felt fairly convincing. TBH. Hey, what's good?
Hey,
what's up, Johnny? What's up, Noah? What's up, guys?
Yo.
Dude, good stuff. What the hell?
Thank you.
What the hell, dude?
I'm just gonna say, Zach fucking sucked, and he got destroyed for it, as we knew he would. So yeah, it was pretty fun.
So Oscar was saying you guys were streaming. You know, you were streaming some kind of double sessions these past couple of nights or whatever. How much would you guys say you prepared for this? Like a fair bit?
We played
Johnny
twice.
way more than usual. Like we played once yesterday for like 2 hours.
Yeah, and that's a lot for our team training.
Yeah,
but we trained for 2 days. The first night, Johnny was fucking hammered, so it wasn't really training. And then last night I was kind of hammered, so I don't know if that counts as training. But we practiced 2 days.
I think both of those sessions counted as training, because the way you guys were playing was honestly super sick. I mean, both of you guys just had really clean gameplay and sick movement. I mean, were you guys on a Discord call together? What was the team coordination like? Or were you kind of mostly just kind of winging it?
We were on a Discord call, and we kind of always wing it. That's kind of our team thing, but what did you say, Johnny? We like do little calls here and there, just something like
yeah. I think at heart we're both trying to 1v1, but you know you gotta help out when we need to. So
no,
we keep it simple. I think.
Yeah. But I feel like in very clutch moments, like if it's an important stock and you know I'm getting edge guarded, he's getting edge guarded, we just say help. You know, something like we don't go in depth. We go in depth maybe in between the matches, like you know, like Zach's not playing hot, so let's not let him get his engine started. But during the match, we just say simple shit like yo, I gotta grab, or like help, I'm getting edge guarded. We kind of go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, how early in the set did you realize? Because I think there's, you know, through all of doubles, like there's this kind of theme where like sometimes you just kind of want to destroy the Fox player.
Yeah.
How early in the set did you realize, like, wait a minute, like Zach's not playing super great? Like, when did you make that decision?
Game one.
Yeah, beginning of like I was talking to game one, just watching Zach play, I was just like, yo, Zach's playing really bad. Let's just fuck him up.
Yeah, Johnny calls it
Never
out.
and never let him get momentum the whole set. So we basically Kato is doing his smart thing, like good spacing, but Zach has to be the one going in, right? So we just tried to like fuck him up before he gained like momentum or warmed up because he's playing off. So try to
Pretty much Johnny called it. He was like, Zach's not playing well, but by game 4 or 5, he'll probably like start being hot. So then I was just like, let's do our fucking best to make sure that Zach's engine never gets running. Let's shut him down. And, just Marth Fox and that team, Zach's creating the pressure. So if we don't allow him to create pressure and he never, gets to that point, then it's kind of free for our team.
Right.
Yeah. Also, we're about to take a victory shot if you two would like to join us.
Oh, I'm down. Hold up.
Yes, I'm down. I got
there
that.
We go.
Is this that kind of stream production? Can I? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you're 21, right?
I'm 31.
I mean, I know.
Yeah,
Bro, we're in our threes, Chris. I'm 32.
All right,
bro.
Flashburn said.
All right, pour a shot. Let's do it. Victory shot. But
you guys definitely deserve a victory shot on that. I mean, I was talking about your guys' team play a lot, but even just the one-on-ones, like especially versus Kevin Toy, has found a one-on-one versus him. It seems like you were both pretty much winning.
Yeah. Generally against their team, at least for me, I get fucked in the neutral versus them because they know me very well, and I was really focused on not engaging with Kevin more than I had to. Like it was a very, what's the term I'm looking for? Strong thought in my head to, try to not get baited into Kevin's safeness because he's very safe in doubles.
Yeah.
That's why he's so good.
Yeah, his forte is just being slippery. So in general, like I feel like he was outplaying us, but it's not singles, so he would just get like one grab and that's it.
Yeah.
Right.
But, yeah.
Oh, yo, I love it. Chris is ready.
You don't need to give me experience.
Yeah. All right.
Real quick, Johnny, you remember this shot glass, dude? You might still have. This is the air shot glass. Remember we won these?
Yeah. The trophies, yeah.
Yeah.
The three shot match. Hell yeah.
Good shit. All right, cheers, y'all, to Team KFC, best team in the world.
Cheers, boys. Well deserved. Really good set there.
Ooh.
Thank you. Also, I just gotta say, our teamwork today was actually good, and in our training, it was not good at all. That's what I think, Johnny. So I'm glad we pulled it together.
Not gonna lie, I thought that was gonna be this is gonna be PewFat's set today, because I think I watched one of those like late night degenerate streams where the team play wasn't super there. But today was completely different, and I was a little surprised to hear you guys say, the communication in the voice call is pretty limited because you guys are so synced up just non-verbally, which is super awesome to see.
Yeah,
you look really, really good.
I mean, y'all know Johnny, he's a man of few words. So I don't feel like we talk a ton when we play. Sometimes I'll talk a lot, but for the most part, we kind of we're both very good teams players in my opinion. So we have very strong teams intuition. So a lot of the fundamentals of doubles, I feel like we don't even need to discuss. We just
you guys are amazing. Every time I played you guys in teams, we played you guys at that battle. You guys enjoyed us.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, remember? Yeah.
I never remember my losses, Toph. You know this.
Ooh. Don't worry, Oscar. I'm the same. I can't watch sets I lose, which is bad.
Never
horrible. Yeah, that's how you learn. But I try to erase them from my memory too.
Yeah,
guys, congrats again. That was so fun to watch. We hope we can see more teams games from you guys in the near future. But any parting words as we kick it off to a quick break here?
I
got nothing, man.
I kind of thought I thought they were gonna say Zach sucks again. That was my prediction, but
I was gonna go into his Discord and say that to him personally, but
there you go.
I will say love you all, miss you all, miss events and shit. Yeah, I miss the Smash homie. Like I missed y'all.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
First 30 back is gonna be so lit. First 30 back is gonna be so lit.
I'm excited.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But shout outs to fucking Fizz and giving us Slippy, dude. This shit is mind blowing. And I love it's fucking great.
Yeah, it's
all right.
Thanks, guys.
All right,
later.
Yeah.
Peace.
Bye later. Man,
all right, Toph. Yeah, that was sick.
I'm impressed. They're I mean, they're good. It's just that, like, man, wow. That was awesome. That was really cool. They played.
That made me want to
well.
download the Teams client and maybe get some games in. You trying to play some Teams later, dude?
Yeah, I'm down. Yeah, hit me up.
Should.
Yeah, I'm down. We'll go in the. Are you in the Discord? The doubles Discord? I'll let you in an invite.
No one invites me to any of those Discords, dude.
Dude, I was in there the other night. I saw in one of the because you can see who's in the voice channels. I saw like Silent Spectre, Tang, someone. I was like, damn, Jeff and
No
Mitch
way.
were playing. I was like, whew.
This sounds like a Discord I want to be in.
No, yeah, everyone's in there. It's dope.
Nice.
That's the crazy thing about this is what I was saying, man. This is the crazy thing about the rollback era is that like people you think don't play anymore, they play.
Oh yeah, everyone plays.
Everyone plays. No, I ran into Taj on Unranked one time. Like people who you really thought don't, moved on to other things. Everyone's playing Melee. Everyone who has ever played Melee is currently playing Melee. It's just except for Mata, I guess.
It is one of the best times ever to be a Melee player. But guys, we got to kick it to a quick